Okay, so you go to trade shows, you get used to seeing various giveaways on the stands. They've got a slightly different one here on an Enensys Technologies. I'll leave you to work out what that is, why it is. I'm joined here by Richard Lermite, who's going to tell me why this and why is it relevant to why you're here at the show.
Okay. We have chose this advertising, which is safe networking, because we have made a lot of improvement regarding SFN management and more especially regarding the reliability about the SFN delivery. And we make a private joke regarding safe networking, saying that we are able to make more reliable the network, but also your friends. That's why we make this private joke regarding networking. Safe networking is one of our main focus at IBC because, as I said, we are quite a few people working on SFN, and I think we have quite of the most important and more efficient solution. But it's not the only subject we have at IBC. We have also a mobile TV solution, monitoring, and DVB-T2.
Okay. So when you say safe within the SQL frequency networks, what do you mean by that?
We mean that we make all the redundancy of the different parts of the distribution to ensure that there is no perturbation at the transmission side, and to be sure that they will not have blackout at the end user customer device. So it's a way to secure the distribution by redundancy, 1+1 redundancy, or redundancy of the path of the distribution. And even if there is a problem on every kind of equipment in the network, you will have a complete and nice distribution of the content.
Okay, great. And you mentioned mobile TV being one of your focuses there. What do you do within that area?
Now we are making the complete end-to-end solution for mobile TV, from the transcoding part up to the delivery of the content. So we have the Eden for the mobile TV, more focus on DVB-H regarding this market in Europe, but we have the complete system, including, of course, the SFN management.
And are you optimistic about that market at the moment?
Yes, we have a nice deployment. The latest one is in Iraqi. Something which is quite interesting due to the business model, which is a broadcast business model. Due to the country, of course, Iraqi is a strange country. But not only on Iraqi, we have a deployment in Africa on, emergent market, where the 3G or the other mobile services are not very popular. So the idea is to make popular using broadcasts like DVB-H. And we have also a lot of good news regarding Europe market. You know, in France they will deploy next year. In Germany it's quite complicated, but we think that it will start also next year. Switzerland has started this year, Netherlands too, so we are quite optimistic.
Okay, good. That's good to hear. And also you mentioned as part of your focus the monitoring aspect. What is that? Is that when we're talking about mobile TV or those digital broadcasts, does that give the telco operators different challenges to what they're used to facing? Because obviously they're network experts. So.
Yeah, it's more especially for mobile TV, it's a new challenge because the coverage of the network for mobile TV is very, very important. We are not... we need to have a very nice coverage of the network, because if the end user is not satisfied by the coverage and if the service is not working, he will not use it. So the coverage is very important. That's why we offer some tools which allow the broadcaster to test the coverage of his network and to validate the quality of service in real time, and also to make long-term performance to be sure that his network is perfect and the end user will be satisfied.
And as well as the work you're doing around DVB-H, you've also got some trial works and development work around DVB-T2, is that correct?
Yes, we have made a new prototype based on our existing modulator on DVB-T2, which is the second version of DVB-T, which is a huge improvement of DVB-T. We demonstrate the first product on the DVB booth with a partnership with NXP for the chipset reception and PACE for the set-top box. We have a live transmission of DVB-T2, which is received on the PACE and NXP booth. So it's the first live transmission of DVB-T2, which will be the next standard which we'll use after the analog switch off.
And do you think that'll be in markets that already has DVB-T, or do you think it could be a new entry?
No, it will be... DVB-T2 will not replace DVB-T. It's like MPEG-2 regarding H.264. We will use DVB-T for classical services which are already deployed, and DVB-T2 for the new services, and more especially for HD content. After the analog switch off, due to the new frequency availability.
Okay, and just finally, Enensys, the company itself, where are you from? What kind of size are you? What kind of plans you got there?
So we are based in Rennes, which is a place where you can find a lot of company based working on digital TV, like France Telecom, TDF, and so on. We are 65 people actually. We started in 2004, so we made a quite nice progression, and now we have planned to be 65 in the next 3 or 4 months.
Okay, well, good luck with that, and thanks for talking to us. Thank you.